Headlines. And former President Donald Trump speaks for the first time since appearing in court. He's pleaded not guilty and says the case is an insult to his country.
The only crime that I have committed is to fearlessly defend our nation from those who seek to destroy it.
Families of those who died in the contaminated blood scandal wait to hear what compensation they may receive after waiting for decades.
The royal family indicates that the Queen Consort will be known just as Queen Camilla after the coronation.
Managerless, mid-table, no goals and no immediate bounce for Chelsea after the sacking of Graham Potter as they draw with Liverpool.
Here, teacher strikes are likely to continue in England until the end of the school year this summer after a third teaching union rejected the government's pay offer. The National Association of Head Teachers, which mainly represents primary heads, is now considering balloting members over industrial action. The National Education Union and Association of College and School Leaders also turned down the offer, which ministers say is fair and reasonable.
A report has found police investigating online child abuse are failing to follow up concerns about suspects, leaving some children at risk. The inspection of forces in England, Wales and Northern Ireland found there are often, quote, unacceptable delays and missed opportunities in responding to allegations. The National Police Chiefs Council has accepted there are issues, but says tech companies also have to play their part in reporting concerns.
It's 7:09 and Buckingham Palace has indicated that after the coronation, the Queen Consort will be known simply as Queen Camilla.
Now, the government's announced the launch of a new digital map of the entire network of power cables, gas pipes, sewers and water mains buried underground across the country. Now, this is an attempt to avoid accidents and disruption during maintenance and repairs. The interactive map could save the UK economy more than £2 billion a year. It's already been tested in the northeast of England and will be rolled out throughout England, Wales and Northern Ireland by 2025.
We can tell you this morning that the Baobab Cancer Research Fund, which was set up, of course, by Dame Deborah James, has now reached £11.3 million. Dame Deborah has spent the last 5 years of her life sharing her diagnosis and treatment for bowel cancer and fundraising to help others. Cancer Research UK is now distributing the funds to a range of projects in the hope of finding new treatments. Let's look at the Wednesday morning papers and guess what's leading the front pages this morning? Of course, the historic arrest of Donald Trump last night.
Trump in the dock. That's the headline in the Times this morning. The paper features an image of the former president as he entered a New York court. It describes yesterday as a momentous day in American democracy.
No surprise, that story dominating papers across the pond as well, with the New York Times here headlining Trump's 34 felonies, along with multiple other takes on yesterday's events.
Elsewhere, we've just been talking about it. Our new Queen is the Sun's lead. The paper dedicates most of its front page to Camilla's title change, which was revealed on the invitation for King Charles's coronation. And
the Express this morning also throwing ahead to next month's coronation, reporting that the King's grandson, George, is going to be given a starring role during the ceremony as the youngest page boy. I think he has to carry his father's gowns and finery.
Oh, lovely. They're not trusting Louis with the big gig just
not
yet, are they?
Yeah. Well, that would be fun.
Let's take a look then at the front pages. And I don't know if you've guessed, but one man will be dominating. Donald Trump dominates the front pages this morning. Now, this is how the Telegraph is looking. The front of the Telegraph, there are three simple words: Trump under arrest. And the Guardian mentions a judge's warning that Trump must not say anything which inflames civil unrests. The Mail focuses on claims that he tried to silence claims that he had an affair with adult film star Stormy Daniels. And the Star uses one of the former president's made-up words to describe the trouble that he's in: bigly trouble. And if you want to see any of those front pages again or read those stories, just scan the QR code, which is on your screen now.